Everybody, and welcome to this afternoon Zoom session. My name is Ashley Shepard. I am the athletic trainer for recreational sports here at VCU. I work with structured sports, so mainly sport clubs, intramurals, but I love being able to emphasize the amount of things you can do around the house, no extra equipment, anything like that. So today's session is a full body strengthening workout incorporating a chair in your own house. So all you need is a nice sturdy chair. I will show you a couple things that you can modify, having a little towel, especially if your chair is a little bit uncomfortable. But that's all the equipment you are going to need. We are going to be hitting all the major body parts today. So we're going to be starting with a nice static into dynamic stretches. We're going to be going into upper body, core, ending with lower body, and then we're going to do a nice little cool down. This session is going to be recorded, so if you want to go and do it on your own, feel free. You can absolutely do that. We will have the chat window basically open forum, so if you guys have any questions, modifications, anything like that, please feel free to put those in there, and then we can answer questions at the very end if we have any. So without further ado, we are going to get started. We are going to start with our warm-up. So I'm going to move this chair to the side so we can get started. So our first stretch we're going to do is a gentle quad stretch. So gentle quad, what we're going to do is I'm going to start with my right leg, and I am going to put it, I'm going to get my little timer out here. There we go. So I'm going to have my right leg and my right arm. I'm just going to grab it and have it right behind me. So side view, we're going to hold this for 30 seconds. If you feel like you're not getting enough of a stretch, so sometimes people's quads are a little bit more flexible, all you need to do, modified dancer's pose, is just lean forward a little bit. You can absolutely utilize that chair for a little bit more support though. So 5 more seconds on the right leg. 4, 3, 2, 1, good, and switch it up. So left leg now, nice gentle quad stretch. This is a great stretch to be able to utilize your hip flexors as well as your quads. So this one, like I said, if you need to, you can lean forward a little bit, getting a little more of a hip flexor stretch incorporated with it. Good, so 5 more seconds on this one. 4, 3, 2, 1, good. Go ahead, drop that leg down to the floor. Next one we're going to be doing is we stretch the front side of our body. Now we're going to hit the back side of our body. So hamstring stretch, I'm going to put my right leg up on the chair just with my heel, and I want to make sure that my knee isn't hyperextended. So we're going to have a little bit of a micro bend the entire time with this leg. Now this hamstring stretch, I'm going to be reaching down towards my foot, and I'm going to be stretching the back side of my leg as well as my glutes just a little bit with this one. All right, so reaching towards the right leg, 30 seconds, and go. This is a great stretch to be able to utilize, especially if you've been sitting and doing homework or classwork or any type of job, teleworking type of thing. This is a great way to utilize and get up and get that blood moving just a little bit. All right, so 5 more seconds with this one. 4, 3, 2, 1, good. Go ahead, drop that right leg down, left leg comes up, same thing. A little bit of that micro bend, and we're gonna reach down towards our left leg. So on my count, and go. 30 seconds. This one is a little more back friendly than a lot of the hamstring stretches. So sometimes you have to bend over and forcefully push yourself down towards your legs. This one is a great way to kind of bring the floor up to you. Makes it a little bit more back friendly as well as knee friendly. Good, and drop that left leg down. Next one we're gonna do is a lateral stretch. So later we're gonna be working on our core. We're gonna stretch out the lateral portions of our body. You're gonna be very thankful we hit these before. All right, so I'm gonna have my left leg on the chair, stabilizing with my left arm. Right arm goes up towards the ceiling, and I'm not gonna reach over, I'm gonna reach up towards the ceiling. And we're basically gonna be stretching the entire right side of our body. Ready? So we're gonna reach up towards the ceiling, 30 seconds, and go. Good. This is a great way to stretch out, being very low intensity. Doesn't really put a whole lot of stress on the body, which is amazing. Good, 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, drop that right side down, left side. So I'm going to utilize the side of my chair here. You can absolutely switch and use the same side if you want to. All right, so left side, I'm going to reach up towards the ceiling. Like I said, I'm going to reach up, not over. Ready? And go. 30 seconds, holding that. You're going to feel a nice stretch along the lateral portion, the outside portion of your body, all the way down. If you're super tight, you might actually feel it in your IT band in your leg as well. Good, so 10 more seconds with this one. 3, 2, 1, good, and relax. The last 2 stretches we're gonna hit are gonna be more dynamic stretches. So having a seat on your chair, we are going to utilize our chest expansion and contraction with this next one. So expansion, we're gonna open the chest up and almost like you have a beach ball behind you. You're just gonna be squeezing those arms together. As we contract, we're reaching across our body and kind of compressing everything in the front side of our body. So on the side view, expansion and contraction. So almost like a modified cat-cow. If you're used to yoga poses, you can absolutely utilize that visualization as well. All right, so we're gonna do 5 of these. So making sure we have nice stability on the floor, back is nice and straight. We're gonna start in expansion. So on my count, we're gonna go back. Good, holding together, and then forward. Good, so 1, 2, 3, 4, last one, and 5. Last dynamic stretch we're gonna do, this is called a chair crossover. I saw this the other day and just knew I had to incorporate it into my classes. So I am facing my chair and starting with the right leg, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to cross over the chair and then bring my leg back down, almost like a modified Tin Man, Frankenstein type of dynamic stretch, except we can utilize the chair at this point. All right, so we're gonna start with the right leg. We're gonna be doing 5. So on my count, ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, and last one, 5. Beautiful. So right leg comes down, left leg's turn. So same thing, we're gonna be crossing over, starting on my count. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Beautiful. So now that we're nice and warmed up, we're going to start with our upper body, incorporating our core, and then ending with our lower body. So we're kind of working almost down our kinetic chain with this one. So starting off, we're going to be doing dips. If you've been in one of my classes before, you know that I give you a lot of modifications, making things either easier, harder, that type of thing. So I'm going to give you a baseline version of the exercise. If you feel like you want a little bit more of a challenge, you can absolutely go on to the next stage in which I can show you a modification of it. Okay? So dips, working the triceps. So we're going to be on the very, very edge of our chair. So if this is the back of my chair, I'm on the edge of the chair here. Tabletop position. So that means that my knees are at a 90-degree angle, and I'm going to be going down and up. Utilizing your legs makes it a little bit less pressure on the shoulders. So this is definitely a modification if you are being shoulder cautious. So we're going to be doing 1 set of 5 of these. So on my counts, ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, and last one, dip it down, 5, beautiful. Good, so if we want a little bit more of a challenge, we can straighten our legs up into an inverted plank position. So with this one, legs are gonna be out. Same deal, we're gonna be dipping down, a little bit more pressure on the shoulder with this one. So make sure we are activating that core. Ready? 1 set of 5 on my count. and go. Dip it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and last one, 5. Beautiful. Next exercise we're going to be doing is push-ups. First one is going to be on our knees. Second one is going to be full out. So with this one, make sure you're pushing down at a 45-degree angle. You don't want to be going down or across with the chair. Putting it that way has a less chance of falling or tipping over. So with the push-up on our knees, seems like it might be a little bit easier, but you are still incorporating that core along with it. So this one, we're going to be doing one set of 5. Ready? On my count, and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, last one, and 5. Beautiful. Same thing, if you want to stick with the knee one, absolutely. If you want a little bit more of a challenge, this next one is for you. So this one, full out position, so we're in almost a modified planking position. Same thing, one set of 5. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, and last one, 5. Beautiful. Dropping it back down to the knees. Next exercise we're going to be doing is an alternating arm plank. So what we're going to be doing is as our arms are out, we're going to be crossing across our bodies almost like an X pattern. Okay? So same thing as we did with the push-ups, we're going to be doing it on our knees, then we're going to be doing a full out. All right, so one set of 5 of these each on my count. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, last one, and 5. Beautiful. So next thing, same thing. If you want a little bit more of a challenge, this next one is for you. Bringing it in that upward position. Good. And 1, 2, 3, 4, last one, 5. Beautiful. Bringing it back down. All right, so core time. We're going to be working on our side core first, and then we're going to be getting a little bit more upper and lower core at the same time. All right, so side crunches. We're going to be doing a variation of these ones. First one, we're going to be standing. Second one, we're going to be kneeling down on the chair with this one. So with the side crunches, I'm going to be having my left leg, both legs down, and I'm going to be having my right knee meeting my right elbow. So almost like you were doing a modified mountain climber with this one. Okay, so I have my left arm stabilizing the chair. Right side of the body is going to be working with this one. All right, so on my count, ready? Right arm up and bringing it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, good, keep it up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, almost there, and 10. Beautiful. Similar concept, I'm going to have my left leg on the chair now, and we're going to be going almost at a 45-degree angle with this one. All right? So left leg or right leg is out. We're going to be crossing almost like an X pattern with our body. Okay? So right arm up. Good. And bring it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Halfway there. 6, 7, 8. Beautiful. Keep it up. 9 and 10. Beautiful. Same thing, but on the left side of the body now. So make sure we start standing. Good. Left arm up. Right arm stabilizing with that chair. And we're going to be coming down almost like a karate chop type of fashion with this first one. All right, so starting up, crunching down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Keep it up. 6, 7, 8, 9. Beautiful. And 10. Right leg goes on that chair. Same thing, but we're going in that X pattern now. Okay? So left arm up. Good. On my count. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Keep it up. 9 and 10. Beautiful. Sitting in that chair, we're going to be doing our sitting bicycles. So if this is the very, very edge of my chair, leaning back a little bit and then going straight forward with those legs, it's going to be a nice lower core exercise. All right, so I'm stabilizing the back of my chair. Good. We're going to be doing one set of 10 of these. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful. Next one we're going to do are mountain climbers. So similar to those push-ups we did earlier, the full out push-ups, we are going to have our chair and we're going to bring our knees into our chest with this one, okay? So one set of 10 of these on my count. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Beautiful. Keep it up. 7, 8, 9. Last one. And 10. Beautiful. Go ahead. Drop it down to the floor. With our legs elevated, we're going to be doing a modified version of a sit-up. So this one's a little bit back friendly due to your legs being up and not having a whole lot of pressure on the lumbar spine with this one. Okay? So we're going to be having our legs up on the chair. We're going to be coming up into a crunching position and then coming back down. Ready? One set of 10 and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. Keep it up. 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful. Staying on the ground, we're going to be doing a quad and a glute and a hamstring workout. So we're going to be working on our bridges. So at the very, very edge of our chair, we're going to have our legs up on the chair, hands stabilizing right by our side. The baseline one is we're going to be going up and then coming down. The second one, we are going to be doing a glute activation. So I'm going to show you how to do that one a little bit later. Ready? So legs up on that chair, back nice and straight, hands by our side, stabilizing. Good. On my count, one set of 10. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Keep it up. 9 and 10. Beautiful. So same thing with this next one. We're going to be going all the way up like we were before. But instead of just going back down, we're going to open our legs into almost a butterfly pattern. So if you want to look at it straight on, we're going to be going up, opening, and coming back down. It's going to get you a little bit more of a glute med activation. All right, so same thing with this next one. One set of 10 on my count. Ready? And 1, open, and down. Good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whoops, chair's slipping a little bit. Got to bring it back. 7, 8, 9, and last one, bring it up. 10. Beautiful. Go ahead, stand on up. The remainder of our stretches and exercises are going to be standing at this point. All right, so I'm gonna move my chair. We're gonna teach you how to do squatting. So with squatting, you wanna be almost like you're sitting back in a chair. And so this is gonna simulate that by actually having something behind you. Okay, so as we're doing these squats, you wanna be shoulder width apart. And whenever we go down, we're not sitting like we would normally in a chair. We're going down, so basically you're just touching the chair and then popping back up again. All right, so 1 set of 10. Ready? Good, on my count. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. 5. Good, let me move this back a little bit. Perfect. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful. Next one we're going to do is called split squats. If you want to stick with the regular squats, you can absolutely do so. If you want a little bit more of a challenge, this one is your exercise. All right? So the split squat, we're going to be having our left leg up first. So left leg is just going to be resting on that chair. Right leg is down. We want to make sure the hips are nice and even the entire time. So we're going to be going down, same thing, that squatting position that we did in the previous exercise. All right? 1 set of 5. Ready? On my count. And 1, 2. Good. 3, 4. Beautiful. Almost there. And 5. Beautiful. Switch it up. Left leg comes down. Right leg goes up. Hips nice and even. Make sure you get your grounding. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, and last one, 5. Beautiful. Last exercise we're going to be doing hip 4 ways. So we're basically going to be working everything in our legs, front, sides, back, everything. So first exercise we're going to do is hip flexion. So keeping the knee straight the entire time, we're going to be going up and coming back down. Nice and easy. Hips stay nice and even the whole time. You don't want to shift your weight during these ones. Using the chair legs as support, we're going to start with the right leg. Good. So on my count, ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful. Switch it up. We're going to do left leg now. Same exercise. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, almost there, and 10. Beautiful. Next one we're gonna work on is our abductor muscle. So the outsides of our legs. What we're gonna be doing, right leg first, is we're gonna go out and then come back in nice and slow. Ready? 1 set of 10 on my mark. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, almost there, and 10. Beautiful. Switching it up. Left leg now. Same deal on my mark. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, almost there, and 10. Beautiful. Next, we're going to be doing our adductor muscles, so the insides of our legs. With this one, you're going to be sweeping across you, almost like you were knocking a soccer ball out of your way. Ready? Right leg first on my mark. And 1, 2, 3, 4, good, keep it up, 5, 6, make sure hips are nice and even, 7, 8, 9, and 10, good. Switch it up, left leg now, on my mark, ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10, beautiful. Last exercise, we're gonna be utilizing the back side of our body, so our glutes and our hamstrings. With this one, we're gonna be doing an extension type exercise. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna utilize your chair for a little bit of support, and we're gonna be going back with our legs, making sure, again, the knees stay nice and straight. Ready? Right leg on my mark, and 1, 2, 3, 4, good, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, almost there, and 10, beautiful. Switch it up, last time for the left leg. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, beautiful, and 10, awesome. Now to do our nice little cool down, I got a couple of static stretches for y'all to try out. So the first one we're gonna do, the back side of our nice sturdy chair, we're gonna utilize, and we're gonna be crossing our arms one on top of the other, almost like you were sandwiching them one on top of the other, layer style. All right, so we're gonna cross over our arms, we're gonna bend down, and we're just gonna tuck our chin in towards our chest. We're gonna be opening up our chest for this one in a really low-key manner. Ready? 30 seconds, and go. This is a great way to stretch out, especially if you've had a long day in the office, looking at the computer, doing schoolwork, whatever you got going on. This is a great way to open your chest up, as well as just stretching out your shoulders. Good, another 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, beautiful, come on up. Last stretch we're gonna go over is our pigeon stretch. So pigeon stretch helps stretch out our piriformis, which has a lot to do with sciatica, a couple of nerve issues on the back side of your body. So what we're gonna be doing is legs at a nice 90-degree angle here, and we're gonna cross our legs one on top of the other in a figure 4 position. All right, so starting off with our right leg, bringing it up into that figure 4 position. If this bothers your knee or your hip by any means, just bring it down a little bit and open your leg almost like you were going to the side of your body. Similar results, very low maintenance on the knee and the hip though. Okay, so bringing that leg up in that figure 4 position or whichever way is comfortable for you. Good, and holding that for 30 seconds. This is a great way to get rid of any type of sciatica. It helps stretch out that nerve a little bit, puts a little less pressure on the backside of your body by stretching out all of those structures, which is amazing for your backside of your body. Good, 3 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, go ahead, switch it out. So left leg is staying down with it, left leg is coming up, right leg is going down. So left leg up this time, getting a nice good stretch with this one, 30 seconds. Like I said, after a long day in the office, this is a great way to kind of open your hips up a little bit. It's a nice little groin stretch, as well as stretching out that piriformis, staying really low maintenance on the back as well. Good, 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, good, go ahead, bring it down. I hope you guys had a really good time. I love doing these types of exercises where you can basically do anything you can in the gym, no equipment, bring it home, and you can definitely utilize all you need is a chair in your house. So I wanted to thank you guys for coming out this afternoon and joining my session. We're gonna open the chat up for about 5, maybe 10 minutes, kind of go over a couple questions if you guys had any. If y'all like these types of sessions, please reach out to our staff, let them know that you guys love these types of sessions, and we can definitely incorporate them more into the future. All right, so have a great afternoon. The weather is supposed to be awesome this weekend, so I'm keeping the fingers crossed that that's gonna hold true, and have a great weekend. Now let's see some of these comments, because I know there was a few of them that we had going for us. Thank you. I'm glad a lot of you enjoyed this session. Let's see. One of our people said they were having problems with their speaker. I do apologize for that. I hope that you guys were able to hear this session well. If not, please let me know and we can definitely work on it a little bit more. Hopefully you got a nice visual though. Is there going to be a video recording? Yes, these sessions are recorded and they're going to be put on our website afterwards. I think there was another person asking what it's going to be named after, and Hannah did a great job at naming it. So it is chair full body workout is what you can look at it under. It's going to be a 30-35 minute video if you're looking at it in the future for recording. Definitely tough, but they liked it. Okay, thank you very much. I'm so glad. A lot of people think that chair exercises is really low maintenance and easy. Definitely not the case. You can modify these exercises to make them a little bit easier, which is definitely an option, especially if you're being cautious of the back, shoulders, anything like that. But my sessions, I like to challenge people a little bit more. So I'm glad you guys really, really liked that. Let's see, any alternative to the dips? Absolutely. So dips is going to utilize the triceps on the back side of your body. It also opens up your shoulders a little bit more. If we have shoulder issues or being cautious, or maybe we just don't have a whole lot of strength in those triceps, you can definitely just utilize anything you have around the house. So for me, I have my nut-free butter here, which I love. And if you were in my session before, you can utilize tricep extensions. So either if you want to be super low maintenance on the shoulder, you can keep the shoulder down and just work on going back and forth with less than a 5-pound object I would keep with around the house. If you want to kind of build up your strength, you can absolutely do that as well. Just slowly increment those weights a little bit more and more. If you want a little more of a challenge, you can do tricep extensions, so keeping your arm at a 90-degree angle here and just lifting the arm up and then back down. That one is a great way to kind of open the shoulder up a little bit more, give you a little bit more of a challenge. If you want something a little bit more maintenance than that, you can do, it's called a skull crusher, which is laying flat on your back, 90-degree angle, and then going up with that less than 5-pound object. All of those are great alternatives to the dips, especially if you want to work on that upper body strength. So amazing question with that one. Thank you. Let's see. Any stretches for the shoulder and neck was one of our questions. Great question. So it doesn't look like it's super specific here, so I'm going to be very broad with these stretches. The stretches I do are for the big muscle groups. If you wanted a little bit more stretching in your neck and your shoulders, I can definitely show you a few right now. So crossing your body, especially if you want to work the back side of your body, just crossing one arm and the other one and pulling it across the body. Great way to stretch out the back side of your shoulders. So you're going to definitely feel it back there where a lot of people hold tension in their shoulders. If you want to kind of open your chest up a little bit more, the T stretch we did at the end of the session, great way to kind of open your chest up as well as kind of put your shoulders back and down. If that one was a little too tough for you, you can always do this type of exercise where you have your hands behind your back and just pulling them a little bit, even if you can only get down here. Not a whole lot of mobility, but doing this type of stretch is really great for opening up your shoulders. If you're looking for a stretch on the side of your neck into your the side of your shoulders, the lateral portion of your shoulders, there's a stretch you can do. It's called an adductor stretch. So putting your hands behind your back, I'm going to grab my right wrist with my left arm, and I'm just going to pull a little bit towards my left side. So if you see that, if you want a little bit more of a stretch in your neck as well, because you will feel a stretch down the side of your shoulders with this one, you can always, I have my right hand and my left arm with this one, just tilting the head towards the left arm, you're gonna get a nice stretch basically down your entire brachial plexus with that one. It feels awesome, especially after a long day of working. So great question with that one. Let's see, a couple people wanted to know if the session will be recorded. Again, it will be recorded. It's going to be on the website after the session is done. Should be up relatively soon, especially if you weren't able to attend the session or just caught it at the very, very end. This session is going to be up whenever you get a chance to check it out. Again, the name is going to be Chair Full Body Workout, according to Hannah, who's our moderator. All right, I think that is all the questions. Thank you very much for joining our session. I really love doing this with you guys. I hope you have a great weekend, and I hope you enjoyed the session as much as I love teaching it.